Hey, welcome back everyone. It is time for another red hot cover call video. Guys, today we're going to talk about my Whirlpool trade, man, using that cash secured put to literally print money. I am going to explain, using my Whirlpool trade that I made this week, literally how we limit risk while we print money. You know, a lot of people say, hey man, you're over the top with the printing cash machine. But guys, I literally feel like I see an opportunity, I make the trade, I put the money in my wallet. We're going to talk about that today. Guys, we're also going to talk about how many trades I've made. This is unbelievable, man. We're only halfway through the year and I am making trades. And man, they are winning. That's why we talk this strategy, guys. Hey, so let's jump right into it. Guys, look at that, man. Almost 900 subscriptions. Absolutely unbelievable. And bang the like button because you let me know you like what I'm doing. Guys, let's jump right into it. We're going to try to get these under 10 minutes. Let's start off right off the bat. Look at this. This is why I call it a cash printing machine. And I show you this because I want to, one, motivate you. And for those out there on the fence, man, if you're on the fence, and you're thinking about doing this strategy, you know, you get your financial education, you open yourself a little account, we get in there and we get the experience. And what you're going to find is that it starts to flow like water. I'm mentoring one of my good friends right now, and he did his very first trade just 2 days ago. Now, he owns Berkshire, and it doesn't generate a dividend. And we talked about writing a covered call where he can get 40 and 50 and 60 cents on a short-term covered call. And in a sense, or in effect, that's like picking up a dividend. Most companies like that are going to pay the 40 and 50 and 60 cent per quarter dividend. Let's write a covered call, and he did. So he put out this nice covered call, his first one. And man, we're working it on his iPhone app, and we write the covered call, and when we push the button, man, his eyes lit up, empowering him for what I believe will be the rest of his trading life. See, that one trade is going to be the trade that he sees the light. Okay? It's one thing where you read about it, you talk about it, you even listen to me about it. But here's the deal, guys. Once you do it, man, it flows like water. Because I can't wait for his next one. Now, that one expires this coming Friday. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I'm talking to him about the process. And one of the things I ask him, I say, look, what is your goal with this trade? Okay, we just don't enter these trades willy-nilly. What is your goal? He told me his goal. I'm, quite frankly, I'm impressed with that, with what he wants to achieve. And I'll tell you what, I think he's going to be all right. Hey, look, let's talk about my Whirlpool trade. But before we move on, I wanted to show you, you know, for those out there, this is really for inspiration and motivation. Half of the year. We're only at the half of the year, and I have 71 money-making trades. Look at that. Okay, there ain't no Photoshop there. 71 trades. Look, if you're on the fence, right, I want you to get that financial education and try it. Even with a small account, just try it. And guys, look, the cash secured put, I'm going to tell you what. Right now, I have 5 cash secured puts going to 1 covered call. This is unbelievable. I literally feel like I have doubled my ability to make even more money per month. Where I was covered call centric before, I now have another tool in my toolkit. That is the cash secure put, and I love it. Look at this. My most recent one here is on Whirlpool, and we're going to talk about it. Now, I talked to you guys about when the opportunity presents itself, when you have the experience and you have the confidence, you jump on it. And look over here, guys. See this here? Look at Whirlpool. Whirlpool was trading as high as 198. It fell all the way down to 189. You could see it's rallying a little bit from that. We had some news. We had some news where Amazon stepped in to, I believe they're going to sell Sears appliances, which put some pressure on a lot of the other appliance sellers. So Whirlpool fell literally $8 and $9 the other day. Well, an opportunity presented itself because I wanted to own Whirlpool down here. and I was waiting for that chance. Well, it has had this phenomenal run up since I last owned it. Well, when Whirlpool fell, guys, instead of buying the shares, because I'm not really sure where Whirlpool goes from here, but I do know one thing. I want to buy Whirlpool at 180. Yes, 180. If Whirlpool were to fall to 180, I would buy it. And I found a cash secured put. Look at that, guys. 180. I got $3 for that, guys. And look at that tight window. That's a 20-day trade. So the purpose of me showing you this is, we know what a cash secured put is, right? Cash secured put is we actually tell somebody that we will buy their shares at a certain price for a certain amount of time, and we expect to get a premium for that. Now, what that means is we're going to set that cash aside, and it's going to sit there for this person to decide to put us to those shares. Well, what I like to do is I like to find that nice support line, guys. Find that support line, and let's sell that cash secured put underneath it. So we may or may not have our shares taken away. And if we are assigned those shares, guys, Wall Street loves to buy them at the support line, guys. Look at that. Wall Street loves to buy them at the support line. So what are we going to do? We get assigned the shares here, and we're going to write a covered call. Okay? But in this scenario, guys, the reason I'm showing you this is because Whirlpool presented itself for a great opportunity for me to write a $3 cash secured put, putting money in my pocket. Now, here's the deal, guys. If I get assigned these shares at 180, right? If it falls down to here, I'm going to write covered calls going the other way once I own the shares. So again, the reason I'm showing you the cash secured put here is because Whirlpool presented itself as such a great opportunity, and I acted quickly because I have the experience, because I have the financial education. You can do this, guy. You can act quickly and benefit from things like this. And hey, look, in my opinion, I'm not overreaching here. I want to own Whirlpool. In fact, I told my mentor, Jared, the other day, I said, I'd love to own Whirlpool back here at about 175, right? 175, look at that. I'd be smiling at 175. Well, it's probably not going to find its way to 175, but guys, what do? I say, hey, look, I'll buy it at 180. And guys, if I get it at 180, man, we are going to write some covered calls. Hey, look, I hope you learned something here today, guys. Love you to bang that like button. Ring the bell, guys. Ring the bell. And hey, look, I challenge you to share this video. Let everybody know we're talking the good word of the covered call and the cash secured put. Guys, I don't want you to go anywhere. I have so much on my mind. We are going to talk about the $10,000 challenge that I have been put to. I've been putting that together. I have the new Pfizer challenge. We're going to talk about the Pfizer challenge tomorrow morning. You're going to love the Pfizer challenge. And guys, I am putting together the dashboard. The dashboard is coming together, and I have a free version I'm going to be releasing of the dashboard. Guys, so until next time, I hope all your covered calls are profitable.
All I see is signs, all I see is